Really what came out for me was the whole volunteer ethos throughout the book. It's truly phenomenal. It hits every chapter about the time, the commitment that people gave to our association and continue to give to our association. But I suppose in a special way, the pictures are something else. I think you look back on people smoking little woodbines and standing up against walls, people in bare feet, ladies attire while they were playing on fields of Papa's croquet, or what we consider turned into camogie at later years. And I think everybody will find something special in the book, and everybody will see something that will strike a chord or a memory, and that's what it's all about. It's to show people that really the GAA is more than just a sporting organisation. It's all about culture, about its Irish being what it means to be Irish, and the contribution that the association has made over decades now.
All the buzzwords you hear now about bottom-up and community development and sustainable development, I mean, that has been in practice the ethos and ethic of the GAA since its founding, where people came together because this game was more than just a game. It was an expression of our sense of who we are, of our nationhood in a sense, of our pride and our heritage, and that we could, draw from the reserves of our history and provide through this game and through this movement the means by which we can be progressive and modern and yet hold something dear to us, as we see when hurling is played, or there is no other field game in the world that can compare to it. It's as simple as that. And Gaelic football, when played by the rules in the right spirit, similarly a great fast game of football. And I've been, as we all are, sports enthusiasts, looking at many other games in other countries, and when we bring visitors here, whether it's to Croke Park or to a local field, and they see the endeavour and the almost Olympian spirit and the amateur effort and the huge involvement of the crowd and the passion that even the most local of rivalries can engender, people go away saying there's something special about this. And I think that the 125th year gives us a chance to remind ourselves just how special it is and how we have a responsibility to build on it and to mind it and to cherish it.
We have been supporters of the GAA. We've sponsored the minor football and hurling championships for a number of years, and we are involved in making the Croke Park Stadium a green stadium, one that doesn't emit CO2, and I think those sponsorships have worked really well for us. So when the GAA spoke to us about a book that was more involved in the social history of the GAA and the impact of the GAA on the community, we felt it was so appropriate because I feel like the GAA and ESB grew up together. We have been part of the foundations of Ireland, really, and so many GAA people have worked in the ESB, and there's been so much interaction between the organisations that we felt it was a perfect fit. And I think the quality of the book and the way in which it relates this sort of social, political, economic impact of the GAA on Ireland, I think, made it for us, and it's, we were delighted to be involved.
As we sat down, what are the areas we want covered from volunteers and from women in the GAA, how people get to matches, and make sure that they were covered. And fantastic response from the public, and giving us photos that have never been seen before, and people are just going to take such pleasure in looking at this book now over the Christmas, and really capturing the essence of what the GAA is all about.